Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Thousands of inmates that in the past would have spent their time in state prison are now doing their time in our county jails. What effect is this having? Well, with us now is San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department Sheriff Jon McMahon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for being here. What would you say the overall effect has been of realignment? I mean, it has affected so many different areas of your facilities and of your programs that you offer.
You're exactly right, Leslie. We had a full jail, 6,000 inmates prior to October of 2011. And when the governor signed AB 109, which means that the inmates that were historically sent to state prison now stay in county jails, we were impacted by over 300 additional inmates in our jail system that historically were sent to the state prison now do their time in county jail. Well, we were full when that started, so now we're just forced to release inmates early, and we've released over 9,000 inmates early back to the streets as a result of realignment.
Have you seen a difference in crime rates?
Some will say that property crimes have increased, and if you look at who we release from jail early, those that we release are the ones that are in for low-level crimes, burglary, grand theft auto, and although most folks, especially if you're a victim, may not think that's a low-level crime, however, we are not releasing any violent offenders or any sex offenders, so they're our only option. Those are the ones we have to release to make room.
It sounds like some of the problems that caused the realignment in the first place can happen to you. The state was ordered because of jail overcrowding to ease the overcrowding, and that's why the inmates are ending up at your place. Are you concerned that you're going to have the exact same problem?
Well, certainly. Conditions of confinement in general were what led the state to the problem that they were in. We are under a federal court order for our population, so we cannot be over full. When I reach about 90% capacity, I have to start releasing inmates early. However, we do provide excellent both mental health care as well as medical care in our facilities.
Part of the selling point, if you will, of sending prisoners to the county level was that they were going to get some help, more help than they might have received on the state level in terms of education, counseling, that sort of thing.
That is absolutely correct. And we have great programs in our facilities, both ESL, GED, ROP programs. And we just started a fire camp program, which is excellent for us. It's working very well. The first 26 inmates graduated about a month ago. These are inmates that are actually doing the work of firemen. And if you've ever lived in a wildland fire area and been helped by inmate fire crews, it's just amazing the work that these inmates do for you. And it truly changes their life. They feel appreciated. The citizens come out and thank them for the work they've done. It's really successful for us.
As a reporter, on first glance, you see inmates out there with chainsaws cutting down brush.
That's
It's
right.
quite startling, but they're well monitored.
They are well monitored, and we select the proper inmates to put in that program.
Part of what you're working on too is homelessness. That is a revolving door often in your facilities. What are you doing to combat that?
Yeah, the homeless program has continued to increase, partially due to the economy and a variety of other reasons. But the historic way of dealing with them was to put them in jail, and that certainly doesn't work. We've partnered up with Department of Behavioral Health in our county, as well as Veterans Affairs and a variety of other faith-based groups, to reach out to those folks and see if there's something we can do to help them get out of that situation. Transitional housing, job skills, whatever it may be.
So as a quick 10-second assessment of how this is all going for you, it sounds like you're managing somehow.
We are managing both the homeless population as well as the effects of AB 109 or realignment. Certainly not something we were crazy about in the beginning, but it's here to stay, and it's our responsibility to work in collaboration with everybody in the county to help solve it.
Okay, Sheriff McMahon, thank you so much
My
for being
pleasure.
here. And thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Leyton.